Hello, and welcome to our Let's Play Live of Fatal Frame 3, The Tormented, undubbed with the original Japanese voice acting. If you've been watching this on YouTube, thank you so much. As of the time of recording, I have just uploaded the first episode, so we've got a bit of a lag this week so far. And if you are watching live, then you know that we've been having a few technical issues here, and I'm keeping an eye on the bitrate. It seems alright for the time being, but you know, it's always a little scary. So let's cross our fingers and hope for the best. Kind of tweaked around some settings and everything, and I swear we're going to have a playthrough of this game come through. Also, we're up to 99 videos on the YouTube channel as well, so we should have one more 100th video, maybe from this very video recording right now. I've got my Japanese osake going, and but without further ado, keep an eye on my bitrate, which is kind of low for everything, but I'm hoping that it pops back up. You know, there was just like so many weird technical issues this weekend, so I'm hopeful, crossing my fingers here, that everything will be okay. But without further ado, then let's jump back into where we left off with Hinasaki Miku, the heroine of the first game. We're going to upgrade her camera first, because we have the points. Give her some extra range. Give her some power to the stone upgrade. Just to let us slow enemies for longer. And we can hear the little like sound effect of something popping up over here. I believe this is a human skin, like stapled to the wall or something like that. So let's get that going there. Alright. I did have it, and let's check out what's going on over here. Obtain the 4 purity stones. By the handmaiden song, subdue the waking of the priestess in the chamber of needles. The hanging prison. In the room with the hanging prison was an altar where a human skin hung, covered into a tattoo. Before the altar was a pedestal with 4 round objects on it inscribed with writing. Obtain the 4 purity stones. By the handmaiden's song, subdue the waking of the priestess in the chamber of needles. Is this connected to the hanging prison? Is there a shrine maiden inside there? And of course, if you're watching live, please let me know if everything is looking good. So far, seems to be holding up, although at a lower bit rate than I'd like. So hopefully things will be okay. Wow, felt like it was like some delay on that door opening there. Hello? What's over here? Some kind of creepy person talking? Totally didn't understand what they were saying there. But yeah, really like having so many network issues, specifically a bunch with Twitch since like last Thursday, I think. And yeah, Thursday sounds right. And also internet problems last night on Sunday really remind me how like how important Twitch has become for me over the past, like, I don't know, 6 or something months, more than that actually, more like 8 months or whatever I've been streaming. Like, I've been able to meet some cool people through this, play cool games together, make some fun content, do a lot of cool stuff, and I've really had a lot of fun doing this. So I'm hoping that I can just continue on with this and have everything work out just fine. Alright, let's see here. Oops. I'll just head in here to pick up a sacred water. Yeah, I will be disclose here, we've had to re-record the beginning parts of the level a few times to hopefully get this all working. And everything I see as of this morning seemed to be good, so hopefully this is hashtag the run. Also, thanks to everybody who's checked in on my choppy, broken streams. until now. Wait, just one moment, guys. Okay, that's looking a little better. But anyway, let's get into the level. We've gotten into this stage of the game where we kind of have to start collecting a bunch of things, right? Like, we collected the 4, like, oh, what's the word for it? 4, I think they were talismans connected to the Shrine Carpenters last chapter. And now we're going to be collecting 4 of something else, I believe, in this chapter, in hour 7. We'll go a little bit off the beaten trail to find out what items we can, but I'm not going to go crazy with this. Man, this game is dark. I always forget how dark this game is. Hopefully it looks fine on the stream, but, ooh, you can hear the sound of a lullaby coming from somewhere. There is a creepy-ass lullaby in this game, which is like a common thing in the series. A reminder that earlier in the game, there was a few moments where there would be big chests, like, that they would tell you, oh, you need a big, strong man to move this aside. So apparently these girls are weak as fuck, and they couldn't move them. And then you also had these tight spaces where Ray's like, if I was only skinnier, I could break through this thing. Called G over here. So we go in here as Miku, who is, of course, the heroine of Fatal Frame 1. Like I mentioned earlier, she was kind of a badass right from the start in that game. And, she is, yeah, it's a double ability. She's like a little, I think a little melancholic here, but, like, oh, check holy sites, cast a fun, I will try. Oh, shut, fuck you. The freakiest fucking game. How's it going, Castafon? This is the... Oh, fuck you! Man, I'm not lucky with this. How's it going there, dude? Oh. I think I might have gotten her this time. Fuck this shit. Oh, she's still attacking. Shit. Did some... Ow, man. Sometimes you can just get amazing luck with this, and, no holy sites in this game. Yeah, this game has some unholy sites, and that's what I feel like is going on here. Holy shit. I think I got her this time. Man. Ow, fuck you. Man. This is like literally the most scary fucking monster in the game, and I'm fucking this up terribly. Please let that kill her. No, did not kill her, but let's try this time. Did this work? Thank fucking God. Just mashing on the button. Yeah, shout out to Castafon, who's been selling me on Star Sector for... Jesus, we need to heal. For a while now, and I knew I would like that game, so we're gonna... Once we complete this game, that's actually our next thing on the docket. Stream look good, everybody? Like, not choppy or anything, because like the numbers are definitely a little lower than they had been in the past, but it's not like, it's like, okay, now we're back up. It's like some of it, yeah, some of these things are like we're figuring things out. The doll altar, a room full of red dolls nailed to the walls with stakes. This is not the only one of these rooms inside the manor. When you buffered, you died. Yeah. Wait, did I literally buffer though? That was it. Yeah. Well, I had a bunch of problems before. What was the meaning behind those rooms behind those dolls? Today you didn't buffer. That's good. I am hoping that things will be working out better this time. I thought I had 2 extra new ones. Maybe I did not. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I have to get, like, Miku is kind of a harder character to use compared to some of the other, like, Ray, I would say. I'm gonna let a man into the shrine. The head of the family is so angry. If the priestess wakes up, the commandment will be broken and the rift will spread. The family head teaches all the handmaidens so hard that they won't forget their duties. The head of the family ordered that Amane be impaled and that her brother be cast out of the manor. Because of the duties of the handmaidens and the duties of the Kuze shrine, there was no other choice. Amane, I'm sorry. So all these shrine maidens have like different personalities and shit. Oh shit. Speaking of personalities and everything. Hello. Not gonna lie, I haven't played anything in maybe 2 weeks. Yeah. What have you been up to then? You've been just enjoying life? Doing other stuff? The internet was like dead yesterday and I was... Wait. Where the fuck is this damn monster? Sometimes they jump out of the ground. Did that work? It did work. Nice. Okay. So our bar... We did a lot of damage there. I have to get better with the... Hi. I don't know if I hit there. Okay, I did. Okay. Nice. Whew. Yeah, Miku is such where like you can take like all of your health and damage very quickly, or you can like fucking like you could die very fast, or you can do a lot of damage very fast. Been watching videos, listening to music, and actually I put some time into a drawing and then throwing that aside. Is that related to your work that's going to become a graphic novel? Because remember you had a literary work you were working on, which reminded me last night when I had no internet that I wish I had I wanted like a sci-fi novel. I wanted to reread Dune. I've had Dune on the back of my mind for a bit here. That was a book I read in high school, start to finish, kind of like sucked near the end, but I like the beginning a lot. Maybe just read the first few books of that one of these days. But yeah, we've used up some healing, we've used up some film, but we are not like dead just yet. The ceremony room. In the room I looked into from the roof, sacks shaped like people were hanging. On the floor by an altar was a big red-black bloodstain. What purpose could this room serve? Now it's just a spur of the moment, just decided to do a pose. Nice. I can draw like stick figures is pretty much it for me. But yeah, this is a room we have not been able to get into until now. And oh geez. Shout out to fucking creepy ladies attacking us out of nowhere. Oh. God. Discretion is the better part of valor, man. Oh, she's still going for me? Nope, she disappeared. That's a good hit right there. Booyah. Slowed her and then fucking, like, powered up a shot. That's a pretty good shot, too. I'm not sure if it's as good as the first shot. Almost got her down. She's probably gonna disappear again, isn't she? Nope. Just gonna finish her off here. Thank God. Man, if you're not careful, these fucking ghosts can just murder you. Like, they sometimes will just, like, charge out of nowhere and just whoop your ass. But, you know, we are all about adventure here today. We're at adventure, getting back into the Fatal of the Frames. I've always thought of myself as an adventurous lad IRL, you know? Like, as a kid, I loved to go hiking and exploring around the countryside of, like, Georgia and other places I lived as a kid. Was an army brat, moved to Germany as a kid as well, and I was, like, exploring stuff there. We were, like, learning, we were doing a lot of fun stuff in Europe, of course. Like, I got lost so many times in Italy as a kid. I got lost in the Vatican Museum. Got lost in, like, Pompeii, I believe. Your folks from the military? Yeah, my dad was in the U.S. Army for, like, 22 years. He never saw any combat or anything like that. He's like in the dental field. He's, like, fixing people's teeth, which is very different than what people usually think of in the military. And now they have contractors for all that shit. But, like, when he got in, they wanted military dudes, like, fixing people's teeth. Hey, there's an item over here. Something is reflecting light. Herbal medicine. Nice. Alright, so we need to obtain the 4 purity stones. So let's continue on. Try. Ooh, this room sucks. Pretty sure I can't get whatever. There is an item over there. You went to the Vatican? Why, yes, I did. What is this? Old book, Purple Diary 2. His parting gift was a forbidden child. The child had handsome features just like he did. If he stays in this place, they'll cast him away once he turns 4. I have to find a way to sneak him into the village below before then. If I give him the earring his father gave me, I'm sure someday he will be able to come back. He'll be able to hear my voice. I may even be able to see his father again if he finds this earring. I'll name the child Kaname to symbolize our connection. I know this child will come back with his father. And you got lost there? In the Vatican Museum, in particular. So basically, one of the famous things in the Vatican Museum, of course, is the map room, which was very, like, I was all about maps as a kid, right? And I really wanted to go see this thing, but the rest of my family didn't care that much. So I ran off ahead to go check out this map room, right? And then, unbeknownst to myself, my mom and my sister were, or I think my dad was trying to get a snack. Somehow, for some reason, they separated too. So I was running off by myself to find the map room, which I found. And then my mom and my sister ran off. And she was, oh no, was it just my mom? Yeah. My mom and my sister ran off. And then my dad and my brother were all separated. And turns out the Vatican Museum is a one-way kind of thing. Like, you can go straight through, but you can't really turn back around. So I just continue walking through the Vatican Museum, go through the Sistine Chapel and everything. And then I just come out into St. Peter's Square, and I'm just like fucking waiting by the giant obelisk there. And eventually, my mom and my sister pop out too, and we're like, "Where is our dad? Like, he must. There's only one way to go, so I guess he'll pop out here eventually." And we just waited and waited and waited, and we had no money because like my parents were all about cash back then, and we're starving and. Like, at some point, actually I think it was before my mom and my sister met up, I went back into the museum, tried to go back the other way, saw some things I missed, but then, but sadly was not, like, didn't find them, so, hello? There's something down here. I don't see it, but I think there's an enemy in this room. I heard something unite. But, I think I missed something unite. Something's not there. But, so eventually he finally comes out, and turns out they stopped me from walking backwards, but he fucking like ran back and forth all around the Vatican Museum somehow searching for us. And, we had walkie-talkies, but of course we had not like divvied them up before doing this. So eventually we reunited and we had food from a street stall, but man, that was kind of a frightening moment. But then like there were earlier points in Italy where like I would get separated and stuff, so we had these walkie-talkies, but then we never actually ended up using them. So yeah, that was one of the big trips as a kid in Europe. The other one was to France, and I think the coolest thing for me personally was like the beaches at Normandy. Well, the Omaha beach was a pretty famous one where the American soldiers landed in France during World War II, but Point du Hoc, where the Rangers like scaled these cliffs, was a really cool spot. There's a ghost over on the side there that we're trying to like kind of ignore, trying to get away from without like triggering her, because I think she has something that happens later. Like, I don't know, maybe you can go through this whole damn game without trigger. Wait, this is not the door we wanted. I'm pretty sure we only have one possible path to go through. She's playing the koto on the ground, a Japanese traditional instrument, which is a pretty cool instrument. Let's see. Alright, this is a dead end over here. That monster's still around somewhere. I was going to mention how, so the plan is to, this is a Monday, and I just wanted to, you know, actually get a stream in and play this damn game. But if we can, we'll play this today. If we're lucky, we complete all of it tomorrow, and then Wednesday we play Star Sector. However, if I have not beaten this game by Wednesday, and it's very possible that I have not, then on that day I will I'll finish this game on Wednesday, hopefully, and then. But I mean, I can't say 100% for sure how all of this is gonna go, right? Like, you never know. I think if I turn left, there's so much extra shit here, but we'll see if I can go this way and if this works. Because in theory, this is a way to get into 2 of our goals for this level. There's something here. There's also a save point over there, so it's probably good to, like, get that save point. Or maybe we have to go somewhere else to get into some of these rooms, because we have to get into all of these, like, shrine altar rooms, right? But shout out to the stream, 25 minutes in. This is just about the last, as far as we've gotten here before. I guess we'll save over this one. Alright. Alright, so probably the little thing... Wait. We're good? We're buffering there? Looks like the stream is working tonight. Hope so. Hey! How's it going, Licorice Lad? I hope so. I saw, like, it, like, lag a little bit for myself for a moment there, but seems hopefully to be okay. What are you up to, Licorice Lad? More Street Fighter 6? Where is this? An image of something has been caught on the photo. Impaling ritual room, I think? Where is this? Oh, wait a minute. Is that the room that we were just in earlier? I'm confused, honestly. Because I've seen this room... I think that maybe we have to go back there, where we just were a little bit ago. What about the other room in this area? Yeah, playing this game brings me back. Like, this was like the first game I played all the way through to the end on stream. And I really wish I had footage of that, but then again, it was the most god-awful, like, footage. Like, my face looked like trash. My stream looked like trash. It's a lot better now than it was. Pretty much started the new Zelda, but then Street Fighter pretty much locked down your time. Well, that's good, though. I mean, I like me some Street Fighter. A beautiful jewel. Nice. This is one of our goals here. Are we going to avoid getting attacked? We'll see. We've been attacked in the other room, but mercifully, they seem to have let us go here. Oh, wait, can we unlock this door? So, yeah, I thought that we got to the other side of this door earlier. I thought it was a key, but apparently not. I was planning on playing Street Fighter 6 for the longest time, but you know, like I would want to get used to controller to be a little quieter, and I'm not used to that. And like, I haven't played fighting games in some time, and you know, I think more of my audience is more into mostly strategy games and some RPGs and stuff, World of Warships and things, and a little bit of horror, like we're doing here. So I think if I go back to where I just was, that might be what it's either from above or from over there. I really wish I had gone that way first, right? Unless maybe I go back to, maybe I can go to the other one first. Yeah, let's do that actually. My goal is to like hit a bunch of the side stuff for this playthrough, and like talk about the cultural background of the Fatal Frame series and like the horror and everything, but not to like take overly long. Yeah, streaming fighting games can definitely get loud and sweaty. I mean, to be fair, I also am like freaking out about it a lot less now compared to how I was. Like I used to be way more likely to freak out about this, but now I'm a little bit better about things, I think. So actually, no, we can backtrack to where we were a little bit ago, because I think I know where I'm supposed to go. I think. for this part of the level. This is the way, right? No, this is not the way. This is the way. Yeah, and like, I learned from playing StarCraft on stream that my anxiety going into it, like my ladder anxiety, is still going to be terrible, but I'm not going to be like as fucking, like, angry. I'm not going to be like getting nerd rage as easily, which is fortunate. Where do we pop out of the underground area? I wonder. Like, I could go into that room. Whoops, this is the wrong spot. Please don't notice me, lady. I will mention how, I mentioned earlier how, like, I'm going to take a little break partway through the stream to make a little bit of a side thing where, talking about, that'll be, like, my 100th YouTube upload. Like I am always working on that too. And then also, like, some of the shorts I've done so well with it. We've got like 10,000 views on that channel now. And we've got over 500 hours of streaming here on Twitch. So it's like kind of a, you know, I'm like looking at my own personal milestones, and I've been kind of like, I was kind of down on myself for a bit there, but I'm feeling much happier about stuff lately. A bit more positive. Like, as long as I can have a... Oh. Well, that's freaky. Okay, definitely I did part of this shit out of order. Although, it seemed pretty obvious to go that way, so... who knows? Well, anyway, it seems like it was good to come here. I bet you I get attacked in this damn room. Like, well, come on. Please get in the spot. There's no sound here. I hear something. Where is this thing? Oh, here we go. There we go. I think that was... Yep, that's what we needed to open the door from earlier. So we're actually, like... I think we're making good progress. However... I bet you we get attacked. Alright, I have a bad feeling about this. We've been attacked by these stupid little shrine meeting girls up here before, so this is kind of a pain. Oh, speaking of which... Please let me... I think that was a good one there. And I didn't even have to use my, oh shit, but that was the bad ammo. So I didn't do, like, shit for damage even though I did that shit properly. I don't know if that hit or not. Alright, that did. Whew. Man, when they go for your feet, that's the worst. Like, once I learned the patterns in, I mean, all the Fatal Frame games... Like, you do some... Wow, this is freaky. Ran a little bit low on Type 14 film, but... Whew. Now, one of the Shrine Maidens is the sister of Kaname, that boy that's the son of that, like, hair lady. And she's kind of sympathetic to us. But yeah, they all got fucked up. But yeah, I've lived all over the place. Lived in... Ohio, Alaska, Tennessee, Kentucky, Texas, Germany, Georgia, Ohio again, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Japan. Moving to Japan was like obviously the biggest, probably the most adventurous thing in my life, you know? Like, never forget like the first day getting off the plane in Nagoya. Kind of regret not being a Siren. Siren is hard as fuck, dude. I don't blame you for not being a Siren. That game, like, my wife was trying to play that game, and I was like, Jesus Christ, I cannot play this game. Like, that game is beyond me. Siren. The movie Siren. Have you seen that, though? That's a pretty cool movie. Siren. Of course, like, it's hard for me to play it with, like, English voice acting, because they sound very, very British. Never saw any movie named Siren. There is a Japanese horror movie named Siren that's pretty cool. The game in English has like very, very British voice acting, which is to kind of like takes me out of the experience. So I played it with, well, I would play it with a patch if they had a patch available. I don't know if they do. Let's go save. Yeah, very British, even though it's like the most Japanese thing ever. That's a very interesting game. Didn't affect me. I mean, yeah, if you're back in the day, it's just what you have, and if it doesn't like bother you, then no problem. But like for me, it's almost like I'm playing like Ringu or Ju-on when I'm playing this game. Like, you know, wait, why did I not get a little song or anything here? Anyway, I bet we're gonna be attacked here as well. All right, 3 out of 4 stones. Damn, we're getting good at this. Like, but that's also a really, really hard game. A lot of characters. Can you explain how so? Amane led a man into the Kuze shrine. The man woke the priestess from her dream. The Kuze code must be followed. She must be punished by impalement. She must not be let go. Like, oh, like maybe 60 characters, a lot of names. Gotcha. Do you remember the game being hard as balls too? Because that's what everybody said. Like, my wife was trying to play it and she just like kept on dying. I think a lot of these little shrines we're going into, if we stick around too long, we eventually get attacked. I could go into this hall, projection room. I don't really need to go into that hallway, do I? Maybe I do. I don't know. The closet hallway, or the bell hallway is kind of important at some point. Yeah, actually there's an item usually there. There was also Siren 2, which wasn't as bad. Like, well, oh no, sorry, there was Siren 2, which only came out in Japan, and kind of improved on things. And then Siren for the PlayStation 3, and that was significantly easier, a bit less memorable for people as well. But I forget, there's some videos on Siren, but I know like that game had like some pedigree with regards to like J-horror stuff, and like they went to make more games. Don't remember much about difficulty, meaning a lot of characters. Can't remember guns, ammo. I feel it was weird. Like I saw my wife playing, I was like, "What the fuck am I looking at?" And she was playing in Japanese too, so I had even less idea. Something on the floor. Herbal medicine. Sweet, we needed that. But then again, like survival horror back in the day, difficulty was kind of part and parcel of playing those games. In that game, you would like have a bunch of really short levels, and you would like have to maybe restart them a number of times to survive. I remember that I went from house to house in this rural countryside. Yes, indeed, very rural, from what I saw of the game. Oh shit! Oh dear. Fuck you! I don't think I need to fight you, do I? And that their characters are all Japanese as fuck. Yeah, well, it is very much a Japanese horror game. Oh, I'm still being attacked, aren't I? Maybe if I keep running. Wait, what's the other way over there? Oh, that's the other hallway. Okay. I bet if I cut back this way, we can just avoid the battle entirely. When you get far into this game, you just start avoiding combat when you can, sometimes. By contrast, everyone in Silent Hill were white as fuck. So this is a major thing that, like, there was so much, like, Japanese horror, especially in games, inspired by Western horror media. Like the Clock Tower series, heavily inspired by, what the hell, Darlo, what was his name? That, like, famous Italian director that made a bunch of, there was a Noki? What the hell was, I can't remember. I have not seen these movies. I've just been told of them, but the Clock Tower series, like famous point-and-click horror series starting on the Super Nintendo. Is this the way I want to go? I mean, I think we'll get there eventually if I go this way. But there was a lot of J-horror based strongly on Western mythology and Western stuff. And Fatal Frame and Siren around the similar times, they really wanted to have a more Japanese horror thing happen. We can go down there, can't we? Yes, we can. I don't know if that's the way we want to go, though. You know what, fuck it, we're gonna go into here, and then maybe we can... Game feels a little framey for me. Hello? 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 I remember knowing Clock Tower and Nightmare Creatures, but haven't played either of them. I played a tiny bit of Clock Tower for the PlayStation. Like, the original game came out on the Super Nintendo in Japan only. Then Clock Tower 2, which was called just Clock Tower in the West, came out in on the PlayStation. And then what was Clock Tower 3 for Japan and Clock Tower 2 in the West came out on the PlayStation and was apparently terrible. Actually, both the PlayStation ones were not supposed to be great. And then we had the actual Clock Tower 3 come out on PS2, and that was like a very different thing. That was like fucking it had like the Battle Royale guy, like a famous Japanese horror dude directing this shit. We're close to, I believe, where we want to go. So if I go through this door, I might end up somewhere where I want to go. So let's try this. I don't know if it's this way or the other way around. This seems right. Man, we're kind of like making our... Ooh, an item. Sweet. We're kind of like just making our way straight through this damn level. Like, I hope I don't miss too many side things, but like, I'm kind of being steered along. There's something around. Red one usually is something that's gonna like be gone soon. Oh well, maybe I missed whatever it was. Oh man, if one of those fucking like underground monsters pop in again, you know, we'll just switch to the film. I'm ahead of time. Let me just stop talking for a second, you know? Like, this thing's gonna suck if I have to fight it again. Oh shit. It's here, it's here. Oh, did I get her? Did I get her? Oh, that was a pretty good hit. Oh, fuck you. You see, she doesn't even run away. Like, she runs away when she hits you. Oh, she's behind me, isn't she? Shit. No, she's not. Where the fuck did she go? Ow, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Alright, that was a good hit. Thank God. Alright, that could have been a lot worse. Took only half health. Wow, this is like the scariest fucking monster in the game for a lot of people, myself included. Like, holy shit. It almost looks like I go down that way, but oh well. Yeah, this game is also the one where you kind of, I mean, Fatal Frame 1, you wander around not knowing where the hell you're going for a while. Fatal Frame 2, you do, but there's not very many places to go. Like, it's kind of well contained. Fatal Frame 3, you get super lost for ages, potentially. Oh, fuck. There's two paths here. I have a bad feeling about this one. What about this way? Hey, an item. Sweet. But yeah, I really enjoyed myself in Japan. I recommend anybody who has the chance to go there. Like, honestly, going there, if you have a college degree, going to teach English there is not too expensive, and it kind of pays for you to live there. And like, I remember I never had okonomiyaki. Wait, what? Only Japanese horror movie I watched was hold that thought for a second. I feel like if I get the fuck out of here quickly, then I can avoid being attacked. My mother told me that I have an older brother. His name is Kaname, and he lives in a house on the outside. In the Kuze house, they throw away boys, so he was sent outside. She told me many times that this was a secret. My brother has the same earring as my mother. They're beautiful earrings that she got from father. Father gave it to him so that no matter where he is, he can hear her voice. I wonder if he can hear my voice too. I want to see him. Reika was made into a priestess. I help take care of the priestess. She tells me about the outside. She says when she talks, the pain isn't as bad. I'm glad that I can be of some help. The priestess has an earring just like mother's. She says it was a present from a good friend so that she can hear his voice no matter where she is. I think that friend is Kaname. The priestess talks about him a lot. The priestess seems kind of lonely, I bet. Are we going to be attacked? Ooh, nice. I found the 4 items we need. Sweet. Only Japanese horror movie I watched. Apparently everyone hated, but I started watching it on the ending. I remember how the music and everything was surreal and chilling, especially the end. The ending of the movie, when it showed what happened to some of the characters, was just a bunch of tragic endings. The movie was called Uzumaki, Throwaway Boys. Weird way of putting it. Yeah, but they kind of sort of did, threw them out of the family. Man, Uzumaki, I never finished that movie because me and my wife were too, well, she especially hated it. I was kind of interested. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, there's two of them, aren't there? Oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Can I get away from here? I thought it was interesting, but, like, it was based on Junji Ito, a famous mangaka. Where? Alright. I think I got her? Maybe? Okay. I think I... No. That didn't do very much, did it? I might be hit from the other side, though. Alright. Good work, Lasat. Ow, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Ow. I've been hit by both sides. No! But, yeah, that horror movie was very different. It's based on that famous manga. And, yeah, definitely not for everybody. Die, fiend. You don't belong in this world. Man, every time, like, I hear them scream, it sounds like they are, like, dying for good. Oh, fuck you. Oh, we have to heal again. Damn, 2 of these at one time is the absolute fucking worst. And you don't heal for a lot in this game. I think that might finish her off. It did. Nice. Okay. Oh, wow, that slows everybody, I think. I think we got one of the other one. I think that was a good hit. There we go. Thank fucking God. That could have gone actually a lot worse. As it was super freaky. Anything else in here? But yeah, Uzumaki, I wanted to go back and see that movie because a lot of people actually really fucking dig that movie. But yeah, my wife hated it too much. One of the early things that happened to me when I went to Japan, that's kind of random, but somebody fucking gave me some okonomiyaki, like Japanese, like kind of like potato pie. And like I was sitting in a bar, kind of lonely because I just moved to Japan, didn't know anybody, I was super bored and everything. And he's like, have you ever had okonomiyaki? I'm like, no. And he's like, I'm gonna make you some fucking okonomiyaki then. So I got some free okonomiyaki in this bar. I think there's a ghost here, which was pretty awesome. Now, I have this lifelong hatred of mayonnaise, and they love putting mayonnaise on a lot of stuff in Japan, so that part I wasn't as into, but I kind of made it into kind of a acquired taste in Japan, because Japanese mayonnaise, some of it was like more savory, not really so sweet or sour, and I got myself to like it eventually. But then, of course, I met my wife, who's also Japanese, and she didn't like mayonnaise either, so we just kind of ended up not eating mayonnaise in our household since then. I did enjoy the movie, though, mainly because I had not read the manga yet, but then I watched the entire movie and I liked it more. By the end of the movie, showing all the conclusions of the characters was the most iconic part of the movie, and then finally reading the source material, that was so good. That is awesome, dude. Like, Junji Ito, very, very famous Japanese horror mangaka. And it's a weird fucking film. There's also a Fatal Frame movie, by the way, directed by a director of one of the later Ju-on movies, one of the better ones, and it's actually pretty good. Although, I mean, not too scary, but there's some homoerotic themes in there that are almost surprising to see. But yeah, not actually that much related to the games, unfortunately. But at least they made like a cool premise. I think we'll make a quick trip out towards the beginning of the stage, because usually it's worth to come out this way. And I guess if we die, we'll just always like reload, because we just went through a save point. But man, this hallway always... Oh shit. Hello. Oh, it's like the enemy from like the beginning of the game. And she's attacking me now, apparently. I don't know if she's like that important here, honestly. She just like... I mean, if she disappears, that's gonna suck. Oh, she's coming from the other side now. See, when they come from like the walls, that's like the worst. Wait, did she pop away? What the hell? Oh, she popped to the side, didn't she? But I had slowed her down so I didn't like get fucked up right away. Not dead though, not dead though. She always like disappears at the end. Where is she? Where is she? Hi. Hi, lady. Oh shit! Oh boy. What was your life bar? The blue, what is the red bar next to the blue? Okay, so the blue bar is my health. The yellow bar next to it is for Miku anyway, is like your slow power. Like you can use this thing to slow them down, and so it like freezes time a little bit, slows it down. And then the red little thing popping up next to that, that's like your ghost meter. That ghost meter, that's like your fucking like, I don't know. Think of something from Ghostbusters where you're detecting the ghosts, and that's what that's for. Isn't this like a place we can go through? Oh, it's dark. Apparently, I bet you we come out of there at some point. Yeah, we'll continue like kind of checking out a few extra areas here. I'm proud of myself. The first time I played this game, I had to read so much of game facts. And this time I've actually not had to really use game facts like so far at all. I mean, luckily the puzzles have not been too crazy, and I have gotten lost a bit, but most of the areas I remember fairly well. Like, I mean, like not like whoa, like dude, you totally have like it's boring now. You know everything. No, I don't know everything, but like, oh, we're being attacked by something else as well, I think. Where is it though? Oh, hi. Wait a minute. There's two of them. Oh dear. Was this the right choice? Was it the right idea to come out here? Oh, it's... Have you played Silent Hill? I've played a chunk of Silent Hill 2 and back in the day, and I sucked at it because... Oh dear. This is gonna suck if she pops up in front of me. Oh, hi. Did I have the right film on for this? Her kid also is around, too. Oh. I saw something in here. But yeah, I'm like fucking terrible. Ooh, the kid also apparently died. Play this game competitively. Really? Competitively? How? Now, what do you mean by like speed running them, or like how so? Competitively with myself, that is. Elaborate, sir, because does that... Ooh, more film. Like, when you say competitively, that makes me think of, like, ooh, for me that would be like actually completing the game because I'm like fucking scared of shit. Like I just tried to get good at it. Nice. I mean, that's a classic series and a classic game. Like, that's a good one to, as far as getting good at games goes. That's a good one of those to go for. There was a secret in one of these rooms around here. I don't know if I've gotten this secret. There's this doll on the floor here that like fell out earlier. to me, they are by no means difficult to beat. This is true. They're not mechanically difficult. I just get scared as shit. Like, streaming, honestly, makes it a little less freaky for me because, like, I have people to chat to sometimes, and, like, that can help me, like, do it. And I'm talking most of the time, so, you know, talking about things tends to make me less freaked out. But then, like, fucking playing normally, I just get super freaked out. But, like, my love for J-horror actually, like, mostly popped up in Japan as well. Like, my wife and I would just watch, like, Ju-on or like, Ringu, or a whole bunch of different horror films there. But I just try to beat them at hardest mode, but saving up as much as I can on ammo. I'm always trying to melee them, and even the best ways to kill the enemies. Yeah, and I started watching a Let's Play of the game one time, and a guy was doing pretty much that. I'll never forget the first time I saw Ju-on. Like, me and my wife, I think I'd probably seen it before, so she wasn't as excited about it, but, like, we're watching it, and eventually she somehow manages to fall asleep, and then there's this one moment where you see, like, one of the main characters sleeping in a bed, and then suddenly the camera pans around, and you see, like, the creepy boy Toshio sitting there, and there's, like, a big sound effect, and, like, you jolt up right, you know, I was like, holy fuck, dude. And I was like, I jumped, and my wife woke up, and she was super freaked out by that. What is this way? Stained corridor. Do I want to go into the stained corridor, I wonder? Ju-on, what's that? It's called Ju-on. It's a classic Japanese horror series. It's also called The Grudge, and it's like it started out with as a straight to TV thing. And then they started making movies. It got pretty popular with the one that was in the early 2000s. Oh, I could upgrade this now? Yeah, let's do it. The Grudge sounds familiar. It's a very good series of movies. Like, there's too many of them. And there was a Netflix series that wasn't too bad. But that one and The Ringu are the two like classic J-horror series that are very, very freaky that I recommend to people. I mean, at least it's like a start. Like, that's kind of... Hello? We're under attack by something. That's definitely a ghost over there. What if I go over here, actually? Is there anything here? I feel like there's... I saw a ghost pop up for a second and I missed it, but it almost felt like there was a ghost, like, wanting me to go here. Although, I bet this is a bad idea. Going off the beaten trail in this game is a great idea till it's not. Yeah, I think I heard of The Grudge. Actually, I saw a movie, but I don't remember if it was The Grudge or if it was Hostel. Hostel. Yeah, I have not seen Hostel. I haven't seen the Western adaptation of The Grudge either. Like, I think it's okay. It was supposed to be okay anyway. But yeah, I've seen like a whole bunch of Japanese horror movies at this point, like Ringu, and then the sequel to that came out the same day, Rasen, which means spiral. Like, my wife had read those books ahead of time, and Ringu and Rasen, The Ring and Spiral, came out the same day in theaters. So she watched one, then she watched the other one in high school. Rasen? Yeah, it's also called Spiral, which is ironically, that means like Rasen means spiral, and Uzumaki also means spiral, but they are two different like words for spiral. And it's the sequel. It's the original sequel to The Ring, to Ringu, and there's a third one, which I forget what that one's called, but a third book, and they didn't really adapt that one, but unfortunately. But Rasen did already. It was a very different thing. It got kind of more sci-fi, and instead, like, I was about to say, how many damn words mean spiral in Japanese? There's at least 3, I think. I don't remember what the third one is, or maybe just 2. Who knows? But there's something in this room that I don't know if I can get. But after a while, they realized that the more horror, like, Rasen wasn't straight up like a switch from like Alien to Aliens. Like, it wasn't like a straight up action thing or whatever, but it was definitely not quite as like horror as as Ringu was. And so they just straight up went and made a Ringu 2 at some point, the Ring 2, and like some of the same characters returned, and it was like a very different, it was like an alternate universe adaptation, and it's very good as well, but way more of a horror thing happening. And most of the Ring stuff after that was kind of trash, honestly. But eventually they did come up with what was it called? Was it called? I think it was called just straight up Sadako. And they, like a few years ago, they came with like a much later sequel. Oh, something's attacking me. Either that or it's just like freaky noises. Hello? Oh, hi. Oh boy, we're under attack by these guys again. That's not great. I mean, I could probably just run, honestly. Or maybe they just freaked me out, who knows? They could have just freaked me out. Man. Or maybe they're gonna scare me later, who knows? But honestly, this would have been a good place to fight them. But they did come out with a movie called Sadako, which, like, in the original Ringu, there was like this girl that was like fucking scared out of her mind and went crazy, and that same actress appeared like in this movie 20 years later, and she was still like a quirky weirdo girl. So that kind of made sense. I think this is where we're going. Yeah. And there was like other, like it was like trying to adapt Ringu, or the Ring, for a more modern scenario. There was like a cursed YouTube video, I think, or something like that. But it was actually very good, and it went back to some of the same like places, like the island and stuff from Ringu. So like that was actually a very good movie, I thought. Hello? It's like a murderous granny, maybe? I don't... I have no idea what they were saying here. But yeah, there was a whole J-horror boom late 90s, early 2000s, and that kind of spurred on Fatal Frame, where after having Silent Hill and all those games like that, they were like, we need to make a Japanese horror game. Ooh, there's an item over here that I missed before, or... Blue Diary 2, or maybe I didn't get this till now. Kaname snuck in with the people who came to ease their pains. He says that he wants to see the priestess just once. It is against the code, but as she is going to have to perform the rite of commandment soon, she won't be able to leave again. I want to help them meet just once. Kaname went into the shrine, to the priestess's place. Men cannot go into the shrine. I'm sure the mistress will be upset. So yeah, one of those creepy maidens helping a man sneak inside, which is going to make everything crazy. Alright. Oh, I think we have a puzzle here. Yep. Oh boy. To manipulate. How do we know which is which? Purity stone green, blue, red, or L light blue? Alright, well here we go, guys. Pretty sure that's wrong. Wait. This is probably a puzzle if I paid more attention. Remove that stone. I think it's like later in it. No, maybe it's this one. Blue. Okay. Perform the rite of stakes. Her limbs pinned tight, lest the doors open wide and suffering unleashed. That might be it. Sleep. Priestess lie in peace. That's probably the end of it, right? Wait. If the priestess wakes from her dream, perform the rite of stakes, lest the doors open wide. If the priestess wakes from her sleep. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe, I think it's... This could... That might be the... Let's try that one. Maybe it's the other way around. That's either the beginning or the end of this, I bet. Alright, these two have to be together. Let's see here. Oh, that's not right. Perform the rite of stakes. First time thinking about this. I've never known what Japanese thought about aliens. The only alien I've seen in Japanese media was the Frieza saga in Dragon Ball Z, Mega Man V5 Game Boy game, which had a level set on different planets of the solar system, and Tenchi Muyo and Blue Gender, which actually had the most monstrous of the aliens I've seen in Japanese media, and the iconic Greys in the Secret Silent Hill 1 ending, the Zentredi from Macross Robotech. I can't remember what else. I mean, they have like American aliens too, but the main thing people do was they'll be like, let's do it one more time. Which basically just means like, we are aliens. Remove the stone. I think this will be the black one, and then was it? I don't know if this is right. No, that's definitely wrong. Alright, this, I think we're getting closer. Alright, that's still not right. No. That's probably right. Probably. This is very complicated to me. I'm actually surprised the Japanese don't have a big take on aliens. I mean, they have aliens, but most of their thoughts on aliens I feel come from the West. I know. I am very confused about this puzzle, by the way. Holy shit. Maybe swap these two. Maybe swap. If the priestess wakes from her dream. Wait. If the priestess wakes from her dream. Oh wait, maybe we swap these two. And then, huh. Eventually, surely we have to get this. Man, if the priestess wakes from her dream, perform the rite of stakes, her limbs pinned tight, lest the doors open wide. What? We'll get this eventually. Wait. Huh. Let's see. If she wakes from her dream, wait, this doesn't make a lot of sense. If the priestess wakes from her dream, perform the rite of stakes. Sleep. Maybe we swap these two? I think Macross was maybe the most interesting alien sci-fi franchise I've seen. I have not seen Macross, which is probably to my if Wakes. Maybe wait. Get rid of this one. Get rid of that one. Because of the giant humanoids. I am very confused here. Alright, you know, fuck it. This is we're gonna go on to Fatal Frame 3 hours 7. This thing is annoying. Alright, this is let's see here. Alright, let's see here. Light blue, yellow, red, blue. Light blue, yellow, red, blue. Alright, apologies for looking at this ship, but light. Whoops. Light blue. Oh yeah. Red. As I expected. Wait. Light blue, yellow, red, blue. Oh. There we go. Cool robots. Yeah, I probably could have with another 20 minutes or something, but I'm fucking terrible at these puzzles. But our first time, and this is more than halfway through the game before we actually had to look this shit up, and you know, it worked out, so I'm happy with this result. Okay, I get it. Paid zero attention to be honest. For me personally, that was a complicated puzzle. Alright, what happened? Alright. I should be able to go from the upper level. Okay. Okay. Hopefully we don't get attacked with some shit. Koname. Talking about that boy. Oh no. Oh hi. Oh fuck. This is bad news. This is bad news, bear. Hello? Hello? Oh dear. This is bad. Hi. Hi. Oh, fuck you. Oh, we have to heal. Holy shit. This is bad. This is real bad. I think we've been a while since we saved too. I almost had a very good hit there. Alright, I remember this puzzle a little bit now. Oh. That did a lot of damage, but that's definitely not the end of her, though. Did I get her? I don't think I got her. I think I missed. Did I get her? Not quite. Oh, fuck you, fuck you. Ow! Oh no! Oh no! Fuck! Wait. Oh shit! Do we have? Oh my god! We didn't quite die here. So, sacred water to refill our health to maximum. Let's take a chance with one herbal medicine for right now. We can get more stone mirrors. Holy shit! Oh no! It still fucked us up a bit. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Please kill her. Oh, thank God. Oh, holy hell, dude. The fucking projectiles are the worst in this series. And the worst... Oh, man, we were like one with a magic pixel. Hey, we're back to Ray. Holy shit. We've done it, guys. We've done it, boys. We've gotten through the fucking battle there. Holy crap. It's still nighttime. Miku's dream again. This old film, the camera obscura, musty film. Shrine maiden girl. And the girls dressed as shrine maidens who tried to impale me in the daydream I had inside the deserted house. Are they constantly impaling dolls in those small red rooms dotted around the manor? What about Amane, the name they kept repeating? Could she be the girl who was begging for help? Ever heard of Fear Effect? I have not. What is Fear Effect? Ah, blessed save point after that. Holy crap, dude. Is that a game or movie? So, probably. I feel like if it was a game, I would have heard. Well, actually, no. There's lots of horror games. Some game which I never actually played. Older one or newer one? Like, I know you're into like the horror games, or sorry, not the horror, the old games, and this is definitely one of those. Although this is an older PS2 game, PC games. Gotcha. Off for you, Miku. Another bad dream. Oh, I should have gone to get the film. Oh well. Before we save, let's go develop this film and then talk to what's her face. Interesting how we ended up. I was gonna drink, but then I was figuring, you know, probably it's gonna start another hour soon, so you can take a picture of the cat. It had a very suggestive scene I saw in it from IGN. Ooh. There was like somebody was tuning in earlier in this playthrough, and then when he saw Ray here in her nightgown, he was like, ooh, now I'm interested in this game. So far we're hi. Kind of pixelated looking. Good morning. Alright, we're gonna talk to you in a second, Miku. Alright, so did some research on the lullaby. In the mountainside of the Mutsu region, there was an old lullaby that was only passed to certain villages. Oh boy. Fuck coffee. I have to hydrate here. Sleep, child, go to sleep. Sleep, child, go to sleep. If you cry, the boat you'll ride, the boat to the other side. Once you get there, the baby shall wear, and you will be punished should you fail to lie still. Within the same mountain chain, the song The Sleeping Priestess was only transmitted to a certain number of villages. The dissemination is thought to be dependent on elements such as the village's roads and location. As the usage of the word priestess implies, this song is thought to have its origins in indigenous folk rites given its method of transmission. As for the lyrics themselves, the opening line, "Sleep, child, go to sleep," calls the child into sleep. The next part, "If you cry, the boat you'll ride, the boat to the other side," uses words like boat and the other side, which is suggestive of banishment. It can be taken as a stanza of a threatening song, which is to frighten the child into sleep. The bib you shall wear can be understood to depict you will be dressed up to go. After, should you fail to lie still, the inclusion of the frightening words, "you will be punished," impresses admonition upon the child. Perhaps as the once ceremonial song changed into a lullaby, it metamorphosed into the threatening song so common in the Mutsu area. The Sleeping Priestess, verse 2. Sleep, child, go to sleep. Sleep, child, go to sleep. If you should wake from your slumber at night, great wooden stakes shall pin you down tight, lest the doors open wide and the others that sleep wake too. The second verse develops in a very similar way and makes use of the same elements. If you should wake threatens that if the priestess should wake during a ceremony, in the lullaby this means sleep, the woken priestess or child will have her limbs pinned by stakes. These great wooden stakes may be a remnant of a religious phrase. At the last part, Unless the doors open wide and the others that sleep wake too, there is a shift from a familiar story centering on the priestess child to an uneasy end, both vague and large in scale. It is thought that this expresses religious fears such as the dread of underworld. I'll just borrow this for a bit. Okay. Alright. I don't know. Yeah, we're fine, we're fine. According to a book Miku found for me, the lullaby sounds like a song called The Sleeping Shrine Maiden from northeastern Japan. The empty house I visited on that job assignment was in the same part of the country off the map deep in the hills. The book suggests the song might be a folk corruption of an old religious ritual. A ceremony to do with sleep. Could it be connected to my dreams somehow? Gee, I wonder. Ray. Oh, found a news article. Or a letter, actually. From K. Letters from K6. Dear you, the cassette tapes I had restored are finished now, so I'm sending them. My tape player broke, so I can't listen to them, but apparently they were in pretty bad shape, so even though they've been restored, they may be hard to hear. In the dream I had the other day, I saw Mio, that would be the heroine of Fatal Frame 2, and his niece, in the manor. It looked like she was after her missing sister Mayu. I guess it has weighed on me. When I wake, the pain and the tattoos spread, just like the story says. If I don't hurry, I may also go missing, just like the urban legend says. This may be it for my investigation. Once I get off the mountain, I'll give you a call. Regards, Amakura K. Alright. There are 2 old cassette tapes inside. More stuff to listen to. Woo! More freaky cassette tapes. Of course, the real world gets freakier and freakier. Like, it's not safe for us at all, really, as we go on our way through here. There'll be like weird, creepy shit that starts to like jump out and everything. Alright, we have 3 things to film to develop. What's this? Ooh, the ceremony room Buddha. What else do we have here? The altar tattoo. Tattooed skin on the altar. Snake-like design. The skin of old priestesses, I wonder? Crawling woman. Oh, that lady was freaky as fuck. Yeah, that's the scariest monster to me in the game. Woman on all 4s. An even older house lies inside the dream manor. Down in the darkness beneath the floor, I was attacked by a woman on all 4s. Had she gone missing too, like Takigawa Yoshino? She spoke in a hoarse voice. Let me out, she seemed to say. Yeah, that lady was scary as fuck. Hope we don't have any more. I'm pretty sure there's freaky shit that happens there at some point. Alright, now that we've developed some film, let's talk to Miku again and look at Yu's area for like her fiance's stake for more of our investigation. Figuring out the mystery of the manner of sleep. I think she's like, you don't look so good these days. Research these photographs. This photograph. We have a lot of photographs. Oh yeah, because we didn't have a chance to talk to her for a while. Alright, I think that's all of them. Yeah, Kyomo ame desu ne. It's raining again today. Alright, now let's go see if Yu has a book on the lullaby, perhaps. Oh, and that's right, we have those cassette tapes too, so lots of like lore shit to look at and listen to now. Alright, I thought there was like the special radio and like the Spirit Stone radio at some point, but maybe I'm misremembering. Ooh, Buddhist image in the photograph. This statue is from a derelict temple in the Akita Mountains. It is standing upright, but seems to be holding something like reins in its hands, making it a very unusual Buddhist statue. The temple appears to have been neglected for many years, and both the ceiling and floor fell in. The books were completely decomposed. Upon investigation, a small amount of blood was found on the statue, and there were also traces of the same blood on the floor of the temple. It appears some kind of folk ritual or sacrifice may have taken place here. No oral tradition or documents related to the temple are left in the surrounding mountain villages, so the details remain a mystery. The ceremony room. I found a Buddhist image similar to the one on the bloodstained altar in the old book of folklore. The book suggested the image was a kind of memorial used for offering live sacrifices. Is the image in the book the same as the one in the house? What was happening in there? Alright. So let's go listen to the tapes. Nice little thing to listen to tapes so that I can... There's a lot of reading in this game, but at least at that point we can like just kind of listen to what's going on. Let's see here. I wish it would tell me which ones are new. I think it was the same dream 2 and 3. That would make sense. I just watched the scene again. Gotcha. Get a link in Discord. I'm curious now. Oh boy. What kind of horrible thing is he talking about? Of course children are singing, aren't they? It's very borderline bondage stuff. Gotcha. The snow! Huh. Corporal rituals going on here. Can't hear it. Something going on. Huh. People are being freaked out by this. Nighttime, of course. Haven't really talked to Miku much at night, so we'll double check on her real fast. Alright, man, I was so freaked out by that boss fight there. Have not really had an honest to goodness boss fight in this game. I felt like most of the enemies are not, like, There's a lot of really tough enemies, but mostly once you learn their patterns, they're not too bad. I feel like Fatal Frame 1 had like, oh, this is a true boss fight, but saying I can't sleep either. I don't blame you, kid. She definitely repeats a lot of the same lines, but we already gave her our film and shit, so let's head back into sleep, which nobody really wants to do, but of course we're going to do that. Do you want to sleep? Not really, but yeah, I guess we will. Oh, Fatal Frame 2 shit here. This is all very Fatal Frame 2 like flashbacks, which is super cool. Mio, his niece. Hour 8, The Vacant Dream. Well, that was Hour 7 with Hinasaki Miku, or part 7 of our Let's Play Live of Fatal Frame 3, which we finally did it. After some many days of network issues, I finally was able to get the chapter completed and on to Hour 8 here. So things are heating up. We've learned a little bit more about the Shrine Maidens, Kaname, and everything happening, but I think that like things are really starting to heat up in the story now. I'm going to play as Kay next time in our Fatal Frame Let's Play, so that's going to be a hell of a thing because I feel like he's the weakest character in the series. But in any case, if you're watching on YouTube, it will be the next video in your playlist. And if you're watching live, I'm going to take a quick break, just a little fast to refill my drink, take a quick trip to the restroom because that was a long chapter, and then we'll be right back with a special message. So please hang tight. Don't touch that remote. We will be right back. Play a quick ad to stop pre-roll ads for the next 30 minutes. So BRB, guys.